Rupert Bell is joining us right now, our royal correspondent, to talk about the latest Harry and Meghan kerfuffle. Good morning to you, Rupert.
Good morning, Julia. Yes, you love a bit of Harry and Meghan.
Oh, I mean, I think I eat, sleep and drink Harry and Meghan. That's all I talk about and think about every day of every week. I mean, goodness me. Back in the news because they christened their daughter, Lilibet Diana. Again, I've got enough issues with people giving nicknames as proper names. Her name's Elizabeth. You can call her Lilibet, but her name's Elizabeth. I'm very old-fashioned on these things. But crucially, the reason why it's really in the news, not just some lovely pictures of this little girl, is because they've made sure she's, according to this document, a princess. Now, this is quite weird for a couple who say they don't want anything to do with the royal family, isn't it?
It is, on the face of it. They are perfectly entitled because once... as per a charter that was, a patent that came out in 1917 from the king of the time, that the grandchildren of the current monarch could adopt the titles or are allowed to be prince and princess. And so in this case, with the two children of Harry and Meghan, they are now entitled to do that. Now, it would require the king to say, stop them, or they could just take the decision themselves. Now, when you look at Zara Tindall and Peter Phillips, they are just Mr. or Mrs. in their cases. And because Princess Anne saw that there was no need for them to have that title, and they're carrying on their lives
and they are working royals as well. It's interestingly, I mean, what's fascinating, of course, is we did have that claim, didn't we, back in the Oprah interview, way back when, this implication that this title, the HRH, the Prince Princess, was withheld for Archie when he was first born because, well, the colour of his skin. That was the implication, as opposed to he wasn't entitled to that title.
Exactly, and that's one of the problems, is that Meghan and Harry have got their protocols wrong. They are now entitled to do it, but why is it they're only going to use it in formal occasions? So in normal life, they won't be known it, but actually in America...
wait a second. So when Lilibet's grown up, when she's ordering in Starbucks and they ask for her name to go on the cup, she's not going to put Princess Lilibet then? Just want to check. I'm not privy to. I may not be around in 20 years' time when she's grown up, so I can't answer that question. But what I will say is, it does seem odd living in America that they actually want to adopt the titles. But this is it. Many people are calling them out on this, which is this. It's the abject hypocrisy of, like, we hate the royal family. All the latest interviews last Sunday, Prince Harry in that podcast, how it damaged his mental health living in England. He wanted to escape the royal family, escape living in Britain, and complaining about the hierarchy in the royal family. Oh, but making sure your kids are prince and princess, that's fine. I mean, it's just smacks of hypocrisy, isn't it? They want all of the trappings. They want the wealth. They want the lifestyle. They want the titles. They want all the attention. They just don't want to have to do the hard work that goes in. And I have to say, all credit to William and Kate and Charles. They do actually do, and Anne, particularly, she's well known for it. They do actually do the work.
Yeah, and yesterday you saw the Princess of Wales donning her combat kit, going down to see the Irish Guards, for which she's their new colonel, and getting stuck in. OK, it's all a bit staged, and you get it, but
staged. She looks good in her combat gear. And also, we do have a law that you have to have a picture of Kate on the front page of every paper now. So you know, she has to comply with that. There is no doubt at all in my mind that there is something going on, either with the papers or just with the royals. Could be in connivance. That this whole bigging up of, particularly of William and Kate. Like, of course, we've got the new king and Camilla, and there is an absolute love fest and love it. But the royal family, the Buckingham Palace, really pushing the face of the young royals, William and Kate, and how hard-working they are, doing all this incredibly good work, going to, you know, all these amazing charities and supporting people. And you know, and that's their job. And I don't think people should get that much credit. That is their job. That's what we pay them. They get to live in palaces. They have all of these riches. They have all this wonderful lifestyle. But that's what they're paid to do. But they're doing this very much in sharp contrast to whinging, moany Harry and Meghan, aren't they? This is a massive, big PR exercise by the palace, and the papers are quite happy to play along.
Absolutely, and you can see it, because Meghan and Harry will do something, and then again you get a counterbalance coming from the palace with William and Catherine out there doing their thing, which, as you say, that's their job as in his case, the heir apparent, to be out there and meeting the public and doing good works. That's, in a sense, what the royal family is all about. But when you know there is a bit of a PR battle going on, and then you can see that maybe yesterday when it was announced there was the christening, the rumours were that the royal family were invited but turned it down. But then they produced the diary and showing what they've been doing that week and why they couldn't go. And I don't think they were ever going to go.
No, of course
because clearly that would have been a photo opportunity in America, and then they would have gone, it would have been out of their control. They were never going to
exactly.
I mean,
can I just say, just finally, we have barely seen Meghan at all. I think there's been one picture, sort of pictures of her since Harry started publicising Spare. Do you think that's a deliberate policy that's all about Harry at the moment, or has something else been going on?
I couldn't tell you whether something else going on. I think the only time we've seen her is going to an exclusive members-only club in Los Angeles with Harry the other day, and that's been about it. I think it has been deliberate to focus on Harry and his book. I am sure there will be, down the line, the emphasis will change, and the Duchess of Sussex will be in the forefront again in a PR.
There'll be another book. And just, I said just funny, but I lied. Will the couple, do you think the Duke and Duchess will turn up to the coronation?
At the moment, I think certainly one. But there will be discussions to go on behind the scenes.
It'd be funny if it was just Meghan. That would be fun. Rupert Bell, really good to talk to you as always, royal correspondent at talkRADIO.